time, the annual report released by the state's Racial and Identity Profiling Advisory Board includes numbers of individuals stopped by law enforcement.
The report shows data on alleged profiling and complaints. 23 ABC's Imani Stevens breaks down the numbers for Kern County.
In 2015, the Racial Identity Profiling Act was passed, requiring law enforcement agencies to collect data on citizen complaints alleging racial and identity profiling, individuals who were stopped by the police, and the creation of an advisory board. Nick Hill, the president of the Kern County Black Chamber of Commerce, says in black neighborhoods there is a greater police presence, and because of that, a higher number of stops.
Whether you're in the neighborhood, your own neighborhood, in the low-income areas, or you're in a high affluential area where, like I said, they deem that you don't belong there, and therefore they deem you as suspicious, or suspect.
The Kern County Sheriff's Office reported in 2018 a total of 142 civilian complaints. However, only 3 allegations of profiling.
Police officers, at least in the years that I've been in law enforcement, have never made car stops or made decisions based on the color of someone's skin.
And Sheriff Donnie Youngblood says the reports officers must write on each stop take a lot of time away from their duties.
What our fear in law enforcement in California is that if we keep doing this, eventually you're going to have police officers driving down the street and not doing anything because they're overwhelmed. They'll wait until they get a call for service, and that's all they'll do. And that's not what we expect of our police officers.
The Bakersfield Police Department is also included in this year's report, and the agency reported in 2018 that there were 49 complaints, but with 0 allegations of profiling. And BPD says identity should never be a factor in pulling someone over.
You're expected to police based on observed criminal law violations. You're expected to police based on crime. You should never be factoring in race, gender, sexual orientation.
Both agencies have a process for residents who would like to file a complaint alleging profiling.
We encourage people, if they feel like they're being mistreated by someone in this organization, I want to hear about it. We want to know about it. Because we're only here to serve the public. That's our job. That's our only reason that we exist.
But Hill says the black community does not have faith in the justice system, which could contribute to the lack of complaints.
They may get a little backlash, but it'll be something like this. And just as soon as it happens, it's going away. Because there's no staying power as far as the complaints in the African American community.
After each stop, officers need to fill out a report detailing the stop itself, time and location, and information on the person who was pulled over. KCSO and BPD are mandated by law to report their stop data by 2021, but have already started the process. But by 2023, all law enforcement agencies in the state will have to report this data.
They're already starting to collect the stop data voluntarily. We're not required to do so until 2021, but anytime you're adding an extra step to go through and gather data and report, you want to make sure that we're proficient at it.
In the years to come, Hill says he hopes for a change.
What I hope to see is more complaints, and then I hope to see action behind the complaints.
I'm Imani Stevens for 23 ABC Connecting You.